You can order the oxygen sensors used in the video on the CarParts.com website via the link in the description. We advise you to start your vehicle and let it warm up. This will facilitate the removal of the oxygen sensors and prevent you from damaging them during removal. Be careful not to burn yourself during the operation. Turn off your vehicle's ignition. Set the parking brake. Pull the hood release handle and open the hood. For safety reasons, we advise you to disconnect the battery. To do so, we recommend watching the video, How to Replace the Dodge Ram 1500 Car Battery. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Lift the front of your vehicle. We strongly suggest watching our video on How to Jack Your Ram 1500 Safely before carrying out this step. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. In order to change the oxygen sensors on your vehicle, you will need to take off the wheels to have full access. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle. Now you need to remove the mudguard.
Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoyed this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work.
Unclip the ABS sensor cable retaining clip behind the mudguard. Using a ratchet and an 8mm socket, unscrew the 3 mudguard retaining screws. Next, remove the mudguard. On this vehicle, there are 4 oxygen sensors, distributed over the 2 catalytic converters, located on the passenger side and on the driver's side. On each side, there is an upstream oxygen sensor and a downstream oxygen sensor. Each oxygen sensor can be removed the same way. Start by disconnecting the power supply to the upper oxygen sensor by pressing on the tab and pulling on the connector. Unclip the cable from its plastic guide. Then, using a 22mm wrench, unscrew the oxygen sensor located on the catalytic converter. You can use a hammer to help you. Finish unscrewing by hand, then remove. In preparation for installing the new oxygen sensor, clean its housing if necessary using a wire brush and a paper towel. You can order the oxygen sensors used in the video on the CarParts.com website via the link in the description. Get the new oxygen sensor. Apply the copper grease provided in the kit to the threads of the oxygen sensor. Put it back in place on the catalytic converter, then screw it back on. Finish tightening using a torque wrench.
If you want to know which tools and parts we use in this video, just check the description and you'll find everything you need.
Clip the cable back onto its plastic guide. Then reconnect the upper oxygen sensor. Put the mudguard back in place. Then tighten all the screws. Clip the ABS sensor connector back inside the mudguard. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put the car back on the ground and block the wheels properly. Reconnect the battery. Operation complete.